fit our lifestyle.
But if we were to,
We wouldn't be able to do the things we do.
like sailing.
Right.
Yes. Dogs are great. Right?
Cats are great, yeah.
I love
Leave the toilet seat up. A box of food will open and you're good for a week.
Okay, so you didn't want a pet at all, right?
Right.
And me and Mom just got
Well, the
these.
fish was fine. Those betta fish were okay because, you know, you stick them in a peanut butter jar and travel.
That was actually pretty fun. I miss Gilbert.
We did have... Did we have Gilbert on the boat once? I think we did.
Yeah. Gilbert went to PI about twice.
Yeah.
And
He went to Quebec once.
yeah.
Oh.
Gilbert lived for 6 years, which is a very long life.
Yeah.
Very, for a fish. Kind of crazy. Not crazy.
Long live fish.
No.
So we're on our way to the market to get some cheese
And baguette.
and baguette. I saw a sign that says the tracks are closed December 2nd. And that means we won't be able to use this way.
Yeah, because they're gonna make.
We're gonna make a tunnel under the train tracks. That should be interesting.
Yep. Why are they starting in winter?
Well, they started in the summer.
Really?
Yeah. They knocked down all those buildings.
But now they're actually starting to
Well,
close.
they might not. Well, they'll start digging, I guess.
I'm sad.
So disappointment. They're not here this week. Oh well. Gotcha. We couldn't get cheese from Montfort. Well, they're not here today. But we got some focaccia bread. Went to the other cheese place. Got some curds.
And got baguette. My
Mm-hmm.
favorite. Baguettes are so good. That's greasy.
It is greasy. Oh, it's so good though. We had to go to a grocery store to get enough cheese.
And we got
Oh,
a
well.
lot of other stuff too.
Yeah, we did get a lot of other stuff. That boneless turkey breast.
Why did you get that?
Because I'm hankering for some turkey. So I'm gonna have some turkey tomorrow. I am. So I've got these to put back on my hydrofoil, which has turned out fabulous. Look at that. Quite happy with that. I only set out to put a coat of paint on it just to protect it, but it's looking really nice. The back looks like that, front looks like that. So just gonna put my bolts back in so I don't lose them over the winter. I will be installing this on the Mercury motor that I'm going to use with the new boat, the boat I haven't seen yet. So ideally I'll get to see that boat someday soon. Who knows? It'd be nice to see it soon, but doesn't matter as well because it's in a nice storage yard, looked after. So we'll figure it out in the spring. I guess you know, it would be a little more cost advantageous for me to have the boat here, but just because I can keep it at the shop and not pay a storage fee. But oh well. It fits at the shop. The siren fit as well. The 26-foot MacGregors, they don't fit at the shop. Not if I want to be able to pull into the driveway. There was one year that my old neighbor said to me, he says, "Hey, if you want to keep your boat in my backyard, that's fine. I don't use it." So I kept it in his backyard. But then he sold the house. I'm gonna call one day. "You're gonna have to move your boat. I sold the house." Oh, okay. Kind of wish he'd offered it to me. Oh well. Let's do some cleaning up. So while I'm out here in the garage, I thought I'd take a peek at this. This is the Mercury 8-horse that I'm going to put on the new boat. There's one thing that doesn't work for me, and that's this. This is the Mercury hookup for fuel. I don't know what other system uses that, or what other manufacturer uses that, but I've got one of those plugs that go in there, and I don't know where it is. I thought I had it set aside in one of my toolboxes for the boats, but I don't. So, I'm going to do something that I've been thinking about doing for a while. This one is the Evinrude Johnson plug. It bolts on too. And let's take a look at this one again. This one bolts on. I'm going to switch it to Johnson Evinrude style. So I'll just order a part for one of my Johnsons and get that coming in the mail. So then I'll be able to use the same hoses across the boats and use the same same hoses. It'd be much easier. It would kind of suck going someplace and getting there, finding out I've got the wrong hose for the motor. So we can make sure that doesn't happen now. I'm in the car my car. Yesterday I replaced the sensor, or the pump thing in the back, and my check engine light's still on. So I'm going to run the codes on my phone with my ODB2 Bluetooth sensor, and we'll see if we can figure out what the code is, and if I can turn it off, turn the engine light off. Okay, my check engine light is off. It's over there. My fault code was the purge valve thing that I replaced. Pump. That's it. I still have this message: time for regular maintenance. I can turn it off that way, but then I have one message: time for regular maintenance. Let's look online and see how I can turn that off. Would you look at that? No messages. 160 Ks. That's my average driving around in town. Oh. There we go. Well, that's good. Let's hope my code stays, or my check engine light stays off, and the other time for regular maintenance thing stays off. Let's look under the hood here. Look at that. That's perfect. What was happening was I was getting little drops of water from right there, or not water, of coolant. Anyways, it was going along here. It was like a tiny amount. I think I probably lost a cup of coolant over the amount of time I've owned the car. Let's just check the oil. Everything's good. So we're good for another winter. Or, well, I guess our first winter. Well, that's great that my works. That's great that the codes are gone, or the lights are gone. Here's my old tank. That's the culprit. It was leaking in there, or from there. But anyways, I took that plug out because you may as well keep the plug. It's a good plug, so why throw it out? Oh, jeez, what am I gonna do now? Let's go in and hang out with the girls. See what they're doing.